Hello and welcome. This time it's time for Endless Legend, and I'll be showing how to change research and money and resources and other resources. Right, okay, that should enable the sound. It's really hard searching for values in the memory in Endless Legend. Like, it takes time. It takes around 3 or 4 turns just to find next research. So researching is best done through the, so to speak, legal means. You know, just focus on improving on improving just the city. Let's see. I think I'll need to skip this loading screen. It takes quite a while. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna load soon. There we go. I'll skip the movie. Well, it doesn't just matter. Just blob the city down anywhere. Send out the boys. Just to scout things out. Come on, man. And first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search for dust right here, because that value is on the screen, and we'll use float. We'll use value between 50, so 49, 51. Oh, right, I need to open the process first. It's Endless Legend. So through the whole memory. Oh, yeah. First scan. 75,000 results. And the turn. Actually, no, assign something. Some kind of research. It's so tough. I'll need some food research as well. Yeah, so end the turn. Quest. Hopefully the boys will discover something useful for me. Hopefully this option also works. 52 increased value. So unfortunately there's no way to change the money, so it's one of these 6, and I think it's this one. Access value. Oh god. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I can just, you know, I'll close and open it for some reason. It backed out. So I'll just add address manually. Float. Hopefully, because I practiced it. Okay, I'll assign it to something high, like 81, 8,100. No, 810. No. What? 810,000. Yeah. So see, it's already in the bank, and to update it, if you really need to, you can just so it reset back, but after opening and closing research screen for some reason it then works. So just change it again, open the research screen, and then you go, there you go. Dust is for now enough, and we can go ahead and buy out these things to increase the output, the research output. And the rule, the thumb is here is if the technology takes less than 3 turns, or 3 or less than 3 turns to complete, then don't bother even searching for it, because by the time you end you arrive at the value. Yeah, the research was completed in the natural way. So basically the research doesn't show you what how much is done. It only shows this unclear percentage. In endless space you got a lot more detail to how much research goes into where and from where it's produced. You can always just inside the city you can hover over these things and you can find out what gives you science. But there's really so I made a spreadsheet that calculates 13% of this number, or as shown in this tooltip, it's 56 for technology. So I don't know which one is it exactly, but I'll just in my little spreadsheet, it's nothing big, I've got this number 55.7, I got percentage 13, and then I got -1 on this one, and rounded value, so it represents the 56 of tooltip and 55 of nominal research. And then I get these intervals. It's just a percentage calculation. Simple stuff. But it gives me the value to search for, so I'll use, for example, 5.8 to 8.2, for example, because it doesn't show you, and I got 800,000 results, so there's no way to filter them out, but only one of these is for research. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll end the turn, make the research advance. See, this troop is moving, automatically exploring. This guy is standing still. And the Broken Lords faction, you can actually buy population straight away, but the farming based ones need food. You can adjust this guy to be on research or whatever. But let's see. So now that we have another value to search for, I'll change it to 25%, and then I'll search for a range of this value. So first increased, and then filter out the big numbers. Like I'll search from 12.7 to 15.07, for example. And I'm just covering all these numbers in an interval, so I still got 73 results. And when I hit and turn now, I'll hopefully will have caught the value for research. And what? Oh, quest. 38 would be 21. Well, let's see. It could be one of these. because it shows the previous value, you know. It can't be this, can't be these, and it could also be this value. No. Wait, no, 21. Yeah, it could be one of these 21s. Could be these, so we need another turn. Oh, could be also this. Actually, I think it's exactly this one, because of this value going into 7. Yeah, so see, there's a lot of guessing because we don't know. The game doesn't show exactly what value is in the memory, but I'm pretty sure this one is the right one. So I'll just take this number 56 minus 7. Now just choose, for example, 53. Close the research screen, open it up again. Yeah, see, it updates and it shows that 53 plus 7 will beat 56 to complete the research. So just, you know, next turn I'll have another research done, and the point of the early game, see, research complete. The point of the early game is to, oh, not the early game, just the early cheat engine way, is to try and increase research through natural means, and then increase, if you use food, increase the food production, because you will, as the cities grow, you know, you can add more boroughs. As the cities grow, you get, you know, if you level up the districts, you get a lot of, well, quite a lot of research out of those districts. So it helps boost this number. And what I'm aiming at, I need to research 6 more technologies to complete this circle, and then I'll unlock the new era. And in the new era, this coin age research unlocks the marketplace and stockpiles, first stockpiles. It won't do you much, but it's a good start, you know, to start boosting early on the villages. By the time you get here to the first serious stockpile, or later here the final stockpile, which gives 800 a pop, you know, you just, from here you would use a stockpile and dramatically boost, you know, population growth if you're based on food. So, well, that about covers it, you know. And I'll just load up a different game. You know, you can, you know, the same way you would input this into your spreadsheet, 83, this value, and you would adjust the percentage and try and search for these values. And, you know, this is not definitive. It could be 5, it could be 2. No, actually it can be 2. But sometimes I've tried to search, you know, very close to these numbers, but, you know, somehow it gets filtered out. And also a big note is, you know, to take note of where the previous research address sat. So it gives a, you know, it gives a good guess as to where the next value might sit. So I'll try and search for, let's see, I'll try 1, 2, 6, actually 6, no, 6, and I could try and locate, let's see, 3D, yeah, so 88, oh god, yeah, there are too many values. 7 million, 8 million. So just complete the turn. These guys are not moving. What's up with that? So let's see, research 14 gives us this. So I'll search for increased value because it increased. I'll filter out unchanged value. Now let's see how. Oh, we got 65,000 still. Was it 3D88? Oh. 88. So it could be anywhere now, you know, because usually the game spawns the next research in a close by location, but since it's not here, then either I have already filtered it out or, well, let's see, value between 9, and I'll even use as much as 13 here. Okay, and the turn, because there's nothing much to do in early game because the food doesn't grow as fast, and oh man, this button is a bit bugged out. I don't know. So let's see, a shortcut for research is F3, so that's why I'm opening it so fast. So let's see, 22% increased, 58 results, could be. Okay, I'll use 1520 just for speed. And yeah, see, it spawned the next research quite close. So that's also a guide, you know, where it could be, but it also, you know, I'll try to edit it, put to 80, close the research screen, open it up again. Yeah, so we hit where the research is, but it took me quite a while to figure out, you know, exactly how that works. Okay, so I'll I'll just add. Expanding a district gives a negative hit to the, what's it called, to the approval. So I'm just gonna, you know, go through this first era with cheat engine. Let's see, there's nothing food wise. Oh, actually, I'll need, oh actually, yeah, I'll go like this. Oh, hopefully I'll be able to show off the resources through marketplace. So let's see, 0. I'll let the 0 go. Just end the turn. Oh, they started moving automatically. That's very good. Let's see, research 9 out of 120, 6. So I'll use an interval of 7 to actually I'll use 12. Maybe I don't need to use such a big number, but you never know. too often I've filtered out the results, and it's just a waste of time if you specify too small of what's it called, interval. So let's see, research again, 18%. Increased, unchanged, 6,000 results, so value 18 to 23. And also, yeah, I think this is our research, has to be. I'm quite lucky, I don't know why, but for some reason. It could also be this, you never know. But I'll gamble for this one first, so let's change it to 115, for example. Close the research screen, open. Oh, yeah, cool. Because sometimes it spawns in this range of addresses. It's just spawned me almost through the entire memory. But for now the game behaves, so it spawns quite close. See these addresses? It's quite close in the memory. And also, I can't wait. Yeah, I'll get the market. When you search for dust, this address helps you to search for other resources. You can use exact value on the strategic resources. So I'll use these ranges. I'll use 7 and 3C. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just to, you know, speed up the search progress, because all your resources are very close together in the memory. But you need to find which region it houses in. So let's see. I got through the research. No? Oh no! Right, of course, I forgot. It's only this research. Coinage, right? Actually, I'll progress through it, and then I'll get to coinage, and then I'll show the luxury and everything else. Yeah, and so again, just to give you, I'm very close. Takes quite a while. Just to give you an idea how to search for new technologies. Let's see. 88. Oh, 97 maybe. Just complete the turn and just expand it 2 places. Nothing much, but at least I have more. Oh, didn't order that yet. At least I have more into research. I'm up to 62 now. Yeah, so let's see, 40% would be this value. Value. $46. Well, could be this one, could be that one, I don't know. I'll skip another turn. I'm at turn 21. So oh, so this one was it. This one was the real one. So you see, it well, the game did put the technologies in a sequence in the memory for this for this session, but you know, I've seen it jump around, you know, misbehaving a lot. Just to verify, yeah, I got the right value. Go ahead. I'm keeping something in production because the game gives an alert before ending a turn. So yeah, in this age I got the exciting coinage research. Let's see, next I will do... well, there's no stockpiles yet, so... actually this research helps quite a lot at exploring. Just get a fast unit. Yeah, just, you know, sail around, map out the continent, and then you'll get pretty much the idea of how the map is structured. Just, you know, the general feel for the map. Let's see, what do I want to do? Maybe another settler. Whatever. Alright, I need to put something into the research first, because searching for 0 is very... huh? Oh man, I didn't assign the hero. Too bad, son. Let's see, research 549.1. Is it 549? 550? Well, hopefully. 26. Oh, 39, that would make me here. It would be nice if it displayed the previous value of the previous search. You know, because now it displays the same thing. See, I'm blanking out. 205 and let's say 220. So the previous research sat in this address, so could be this one. I'll try it. 540. Oh, lucky. In my previous playthroughs I didn't get so lucky. Maybe I improved my skill or something. So yeah, with this research unlocked, something exciting becomes available. I can demonstrate you the strategic resources. So let's see if I'll get something that uses glass, steel, or something. Do I have something? No? Nothing? Oh crap. Maybe. Nope. That's very sad. Why is that? Yeah, so I don't have anything to spend them on, but basically what I wanted to show you is now you have access to the market, and for example this resource, or for research, Moonleaf, I'll buy one. Now it's in my inventory. I'll search for it, and because I know where my dust is, I can use this address to search for it faster. Just, you know, define the intervals. What did I use? 2, 6 and 2, 3. It doesn't really matter, just speeds things up a bit. And you want to search for exact float value. And just buy it again. And there you go. It has 3 addresses, but you use the last one. You update it, give description so you remember it. For example, Moonleaf, was it? Update it to 600, for example. I'll never use this much. So there you go, it's 600. From the Empire screen you can apply the bonus, and whatever research we had, we just doubled it. But still, 7 turns to complete this research is not where we want to be. So just order a new settler, settle whatever region, because even if you don't settle the first city perfectly, just salt the earth, and then later with the stockpiles, these give 25 a pop, but the next research, which is this one, on skilled labor, it gives you 174 per stockpile of anything, right? And then the last one gives you 800 something. This one, organized labor. So it takes quite a while to unlock it. So starting out is slow, but once you can apply, for example, to this city, you could apply that 800 something food, and then the population growth would always be at turn 1 until you get to population, for example, 10 or something. Then you can just create your first triangle city, which would level up this region, this district, and this district, because it's surrounded by once, twice, and 3 times. All these 3 regions are surrounded by other 4 regions, and it gives a level up. And level 2 is maximum per district. It used to be higher in beta, but they changed it for balance issues. So yeah, if your city doesn't sit right, just sell it and rebuild it. You'll lose all the population, everything, all the upgrades, all the watchtowers, everything, but you'll have the settler, and he'll be able to move again. And that about covers it, I think, because with everything else, for example, you need palladium, not at this stage, but for example titanium. You buy one, you search for it, you buy another one, and hopefully it will be the only resource left. Just update it to something ridiculous. You'll need quite a lot of titanium. And there you go. And I would suggest selling one, just to make it more, just to make it right to the other 2 addresses the correct value. Because I've seen, this. Actually, I can select this holy resource as Walters, so that helps a lot as well. Yeah, so that's how you get resources. Just unlock the marketplace. You can apply Dust Orchid, for example, Moonleaf. What else? Spices give food, wine give happiness if you make too much cities, and all of these give a little bit of happiness as well. But this thing gives bonus to FIDS, that's food, industry, dust, and science. This one gives bit to influence, Yeah, so, and these of course are for buildings. And for example, this research, let's see, the academy, the super academy, yeah, this one, it costs 25 titanium and 5 hyperium, see? So, for example, if you have 8 cities and you want to build 8 of these buildings, you need, so 8 cities, 5, you need 200 titanium, 440 hyperium. So, you know, just edit the values and through the dust, buy out, you know, this small button. Just increase the research exponentially, and you'll be able to keep very close to this number, so all your research will complete in 1 or 2 or 3 turns. So, you know, you won't have to search for the values so tediously as you do in the start for the first or second era. So yeah, I suggest getting the marketplace. Well, 25 isn't much, but you can try and apply it to the city. You know, double the amount is always nice, just by starting out, to get the population rolling. Because there's no way to transfer population between cities. It would have been quite nice. So yeah, that concludes this tutorial. Thank you for watching.